Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I aim to be in a leadership role, driving innovation and mentoring new talent within the company.
Hello, I'm Adam.
Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome to English Shadowcast. Here you will learn English easily and in a fun way.
Wait, Adam, before we start the practice, I have a surprise for you and for our listeners.
A surprise? I love surprises. Is it a new job?
Not yet, but it's something that will help you get one. We have created a free PDF guide for this episode. It has every single word and phrase we are going to use today.
That is amazing. Where can I find it?
It's right there in the description box below. You can download it now or after the video to practice your English anytime.
Wow, thank you, Sarah. Okay, now I feel much better. Let's start the interview practice. Okay, Sarah, I have a problem. A big problem.
What is it, Adam? You look like you saw a ghost.
I have a job interview tomorrow, and I'm terrified.
Oh, a job interview. That's exciting. Why are you scared?
Because I have to speak English. What if they ask me a question and I freeze? What if I say something silly?
Listen to me. Take a deep breath. Job interviews are just conversations. They want to know you, not a robot.
Easy for you to say. You are a pro. Can you help me?
Of course. Today on English Shadowcast, we are going to practice the perfect English for a job interview. Everyone listening, get your notebooks ready. This is going to be a lifesaver.
Sarah, I feel like I need to read every single book about interviews. I am so overwhelmed that I can't sleep.
Adam, stop. If you try to memorize everything, you will sound like a machine. You are a human, not a computer.
But I remember one time I was so nervous that I wore a thick sweater to an interview in July.
Oh no, in July?
Yes, I was sweating so much, I was more worried about my wet shirt than the interview questions.
See, that happened because you were too nervous. Preparation is about knowing your story, not memorizing lines. Just review your resume. If you know your history, you don't need to memorize anything. Just be yourself and dress for the weather.
Let's talk about the moment I walk in. I always worry about my clothes. Once I wore a tuxedo to a casual job interview.
A tuxedo? Adam, that is too much. It is the first impression. You want to look clean and neat, not like you were going to a wedding.
I know, I felt so strange. The interviewer was wearing jeans and I looked like I was from the 1920s.
It's okay. Think of it as a dance. Walk in slowly, don't rush, make eye contact. Say, "Hi, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for having me." The thank you shows you are grateful. It works every time, even if you aren't wearing a tuxedo.
My biggest fear is the waiting time. One time I was in an elevator with my interviewer for 30 seconds. It felt like 30 years.
That is called small talk. It is very common in America. It happens in the lobby or the elevator.
I didn't know what to say. I just looked at my shoes. It was so silent.
You don't have to be a poet. Just say something simple. The office looks great. It's a nice place to work. Or the traffic was busy today, but I am happy I am here on time. Keep it short. It's just to break the silence.
The interviewer asked me this once. Tell me about yourself. I started telling them about my favorite color.
Adam, no, that is not a good idea. They want to know about your professional life.
I know. My brain just stopped working. What should I actually say?
You need a 30-second story. Start with your name, your current job, and one thing you are great at. Say, "I am Adam. I have 3 years of experience in sales, and I really love helping customers solve their problems." That is your catch. It shows them who you are in seconds.
What if I only have a little experience? I feel like they will want someone with 10 years of work.
Everyone starts somewhere. Focus on the skills, not just the time. I remember when I started, I had no experience.
Really? What did you do?
I talked about projects I did at school. I said, I learned how to manage time and work in a team.
So instead of saying I didn't work long, I can say I learned a lot in my last project?
Exactly. Use positive words. I learned, I contributed, I developed. That sounds like an expert, not a beginner.
When they ask, "What is your strength?" I feel embarrassed to brag about myself. It feels like I am being loud.
It is not bragging if it is true. Just pick 2 qualities that you really have.
Like, I am a hard worker and I am a good communicator.
Perfect. People love those 2. Just say them clearly. I am a hard worker because I like to finish my tasks on time. Give a small reason why. It makes it real. If you just say I am good, it means nothing. Give an example.
Okay, the weakness question. This is the one that keeps me up at night. How do I turn it into a positive?
Admit you are human. Then show you are learning. Say, I sometimes worry too much about small details, but I am learning how to manage my time better.
Oh, so I admit the problem, but I immediately explain the solution.
Yes, it shows you have a growth mindset. That is what bosses look for. They don't want perfect people. They want people who are willing to learn and get better every single day.
What if they ask me something I don't know? Should I lie to make myself look smart?
Never lie. If you don't know, be honest. A lie is the fastest way to lose the job.
What if I say I have no idea?
That sounds bad. Say, that is a great question. I don't have the answer right now, but I learn very quickly and I can find out. See? You are showing you are a learner. You are not saying I am bad. You are saying I am ready to learn.
I have a bad habit of touching my face or shaking my leg when I am nervous. Is that okay?
Try to keep your hands on your lap or on the table. It looks more confident.
What about my smile? Should I smile the whole time? It makes my face hurt.
Not the whole time. That looks strange. Smile when you say hello and smile when you leave. In the middle, just be calm and listen. If you are nervous, take a slow breath. It helps your body relax.
One more thing. They might ask, why do you want to work here? I once said, because I need money.
Adam, that is the worst answer ever. Even if it's true, don't say it.
I learned my lesson. What should I say?
You have to do your homework. Look at their website before the interview. Say, I like your company because I admire your new project, and I want to be part of your team. It shows you care about them, not just your bank account.
Okay, Adam, let's practice the first minute. I am the boss. Hi, Adam. Thank you for coming today. How are you?
Hi, it is a pleasure to meet you. I am doing very well, thank you. I am very excited about this opportunity today.
That was perfect. Your voice was clear and your speed was perfect. You sounded very ready. Now, tell me, how do you handle pressure?
I stay calm and I focus on the most important tasks first.
Excellent. You are doing a great job.
Now let's practice the strength question. What if I ask you about a time you made a mistake?
I once made a mistake with a file, but I fixed it and now I double-check everything.
Perfect. That is a great answer.
I always forget to ask questions at the end. Does it matter?
It matters a lot. If you have no questions, it looks like you don't care. It looks like you just want any job.
So I should ask something smart, like, what does a typical day look like in this role?
Yes, or how does the team work together? Those are great questions. It shows you are already thinking about how to succeed in the job. It makes the interviewer think, this person is serious.
This is the awkward one. What if they ask about money? I don't want to sound greedy, but I don't want to be poor.
You don't need to name a price right away. You can be professional.
How? I don't want to say I don't know.
Say, I am looking for a competitive salary based on the role and my experience. It keeps it professional and keeps the conversation open. It shows you value your work, but you are also flexible.
Sarah, I have to be honest. I once had an interview and I didn't get the job. I felt so sad.
Oh, Adam, that is totally normal. Everyone gets rejected at some point in their life.
But I felt like I was a failure. I got the email that said, we chose another candidate, and I cried.
Please don't cry over an email. Think of it as a learning experience. Did you ask for feedback?
Feedback? I was too scared to talk to them again. I just deleted the email and hid in my room.
That is the worst thing you can do. You should write back and say, thank you for the opportunity.
Why would I thank them if they said no to me? That feels very strange to my heart.
Because they might have another job opening later. If you are polite, they will remember you.
You are right. I was just being emotional. I should be a professional, even when I am sad.
Exactly. Rejection is not the end. It is just a sign that you need to try a different way.
So next time I get a no, I will write a nice thank you note instead of hiding.
Yes, that is the way to win in the long run. Keep your head up, Adam.
One time, I walked into a room and there were 3 people looking at me. I didn't know where to look.
Oh, the panel interview. That happens a lot in big companies. It can feel like you are in court.
Yes. One asked me a question and the other one was writing notes. I felt like I was being judged by the police.
Don't panic. The trick is to look at everyone. Don't just look at one person the whole time.
But what if I am answering a question? Should I look at the person who asked or the others too?
Start your answer by looking at the person who asked, but then move your eyes to include the others.
So I should act like I am talking to a group of friends, not just one boss?
Yes, bring them all into the conversation. It makes you look confident and very professional.
That is a great tip. I usually just look at the floor because I am nervous, and that looks bad.
Looking at the floor is a big mistake. You have to show them that you are ready to lead the conversation.
Okay, next time I will scan the room like a superhero.
Not a superhero, just a friendly candidate. You'll do great.
Sarah, what if they push me? They keep asking, what is the lowest salary you would accept?
That is a tough question. They're trying to see if they can pay you less than they planned.
It makes me feel like I am in a market buying vegetables. I hate talking about money like that.
It is business, Adam. You have to be prepared. Before the interview, look online for the salary.
You mean research? Like look at what other people in the same job make?
Yes, websites like Glassdoor or LinkedIn can show you the average salary for the role.
Okay, so if they ask me for a number, I have a range in my head?
Exactly. Give them a range. Say, I'm looking for something between X and Y.
And if they say that is too much?
You can say, I am flexible because I am very interested in the company culture.
So I don't close the door on the money, but I show I care about the job?
That is perfect. You are learning to negotiate like a pro.
Sarah, I had an interview with a French company once. They were so direct. I felt offended.
Ah, culture. Yes, every country has a different interview style. In America, we are very friendly.
Yes, I am used to how are you, how is your family, but they just wanted to know my skills.
Some cultures prefer directness. They think small talk is a waste of time.
It was hard for me because I thought they didn't like me.
It's not about liking you. It's about efficiency. Don't take it personally.
So if the interviewer is very serious, should I still be friendly?
Yes, be your polite, friendly self. It will actually make you stand out from the serious people.
That is a good point. People usually remember the person who made them smile.
Exactly. Be yourself, but understand that different cultures have different rules.
I will remember that. I will be friendly, even if they are very, very serious.
That is a great strategy for any job, anywhere in the world.
Sarah, I have been looking for a job for 3 months. I am so tired and frustrated.
I know it is hard, Adam. Looking for a job is actually a full-time job in itself.
Sometimes I just want to stay in bed and never look at my computer again.
You need to take care of yourself. Don't send 100 applications in one day.
What should I do then? I feel like I am running out of time.
Focus on quality, not quantity. One great application is better than 10 bad ones.
That makes sense. I have been just copy and paste for every company.
That is why you feel frustrated. And please, take a break. Go for a walk, cook a nice meal.
You're right. I need to be healthy to perform well in my interviews.
Yes, a tired candidate never wins the job. Keep your spirit up.
I will. I'll make a schedule. Job hunt in the morning, rest in the afternoon.
That sounds like a very healthy and successful plan, Adam.
My last interview was on Zoom. I was so nervous about the technology.
Online interviews are very common now. You have to prepare your setup.
I know. My cat jumped on my keyboard in the middle of the interview.
Oh no, did the interviewer see?
Yes, I was trying to explain my sales strategy and my cat was walking on the camera.
That is funny. But in an interview, you need a quiet space. Close the door.
I learned that. Now I check my background too. I don't want a messy room behind me.
Good. A clean background makes you look organized. Also, check your internet connection.
Yes, the "can you hear me" sound is the worst part of online meetings.
Practice with a friend first. Make sure your microphone works and you look at the camera.
Looking at the camera is hard. I want to look at the screen to see their face.
I know, but looking at the camera is like looking the person in the eye. It builds trust.
They asked me, why do you fit our culture? What does culture mean in a job?
It means the vibe of the office. Do they like teamwork? Do they like fast-paced work?
So I should research if they are a fun company or a serious company.
Exactly. If they value teamwork, talk about how you love working with a group.
I see. So if I say I like to work alone, I might not fit in.
Not if they want a team player. You have to show you share their values.
That is a clever way to check if I am a good match for them.
Yes, interviews go both ways. You are also checking if you like them.
I never thought about it like that. I am also interviewing them to see if I want the job.
Correct.
You have power too. You are a talented person looking for the right home.
That makes me feel much more confident. I'm not a beggar, I'm a professional.
That is the perfect mindset to have, Adam. You are a prize to be won.
Let's review our keywords for today's session.
We had rejection, panel interview, smart casual, salary range, growth mindset, remote interview, and company culture.
These words are excellent. I am going to write them down in my notebook. Company culture sounds very fancy.
It is a very useful phrase. Practice saying these words out loud today, and you will feel like an expert.
All right, everyone. Now it is time for the mega shadowing marathon. We are going to practice every important sentence we used. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this. Remember, listeners, repeat after us and try to match our speed and confidence. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for having me. The office looks great. It's a very nice place to work. I have 3 years of relevant experience in this field. I love helping customers solve their problems. I am very detail-oriented, and I enjoy working in a team. I am working on improving my time management skills. That is a great question. Let me think for a moment. I admire your recent projects, and I want to contribute to your team. I stay calm and focus on the most important tasks under pressure. What does a typical day look like in this role? I am looking for a competitive salary based on my experience. I am flexible because I am very interested in your company culture. Thank you for the opportunity. I look forward to hearing from you. I learned a lot from my last project, and I developed new skills. I am very excited about the possibility of joining your team.
Sarah, I feel like a different person now. I am not terrified anymore.
I knew you could do it. You are prepared, you are professional, and you are ready.
Thank you for the coaching, and thank you all for practicing with us today.
If you have an interview coming up, tell us in the comments. We want to hear from you.
Subscribe for more.
See you next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Good luck.